Hello guys, so this is going to be a slightly different video in terms of what we've been doing lately. This month we're going to be talking strictly about mental health, because mental health is one of these things which a lot of people don't talk about because they don't really know what to say to someone who has mental health issues. They might not know anyone who has mental health issues, though I suspect they do, but they just don't know that they do. And Christmas is a hard time of the year. It's a very hard time of the year, especially when if you're alone or you're suffering from anxiety or depression or autism. So we're going to be discussing that today. Not just today, but through the entire month. Because it's easy. It's easy to think, well, I got my own problems. And we all do. But we also need to be aware of what else we're doing. And what else is around us. We would all like to know that we have somebody there for us if we're ever in a position that we need help. We would all like that knowledge. So, what do we mean when we talk about mental health? We're talking about things like anxiety. A lot of people suffer from anxiety. Obviously there's varying degrees of it in terms of how much people suffer from it, also in terms of what triggers anxiety, and this is what the word triggering was actually for, guys. Not just like, oh my god, somebody said something I don't like, I'm triggered. Yes, went American there because it seems to be mainly an American problem, but one of these videos is going to be covering everything that all of my mental health from all of my days. Some stuff which people don't know. Some stuff I really don't want my parents to know. My sister, my family, my friends, like this. You hide it. You do your absolute damnedest to hide it. Oh, I know. Transgender is mental health. There's a part of my brain which is saying to me, guess what? You're a freak. And then there's another part saying, you're not. So picture this, guys, for everyone who might not understand mental health, okay? Picture this. You're sat in your home. Everything's good, everything's fine. Nothing goes wrong. Wonderful. We would all like that. Now imagine that your mind is telling you, you're wrong, you can't do this. Nothing you ever do will be worth it. You're a failure, you're a freak, every single moment of every single day. And then someone comes along and says, pull yourself together. Or just get over it. Have you tried not being depressed? Yeah, you know, oh, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think, of course that's how you cure depression. There you go, I'm no longer depressed. That's not how it works, and that's not helpful. Not in the slightest. But saying things like, hey, how are you? Everything okay? Letting people know that they're not alone, and there's actually people out there who give, and I'm going to swear in one of my first videos, they give a shit, okay? This is what's important about mental health, is the fact that we support each other through it, because I'm pretty sure everyone in this world will suffer mental health issues at some point. If you don't, then your life must be amazing. Because we've all suffered it. Fear, anxiety. Some people might get anxiety over the Christmas period because, you know, how are they going to buy all the gifts they want for the kids? They don't need all the gifts, by the way. Some people might have anxiety over Christmas because the streets are busier. There's too many people around. They feel crowded. They feel pressured. And not everyone can cope with that. So other people might feel anxiety because of the noise. And we, as people who can cope, I mean, I know I count myself as having a mental disorder with my transgender issues. I suffer from anxiety when going to new places because I constantly worry, am I going to get lost? Have I taken the wrong turn? So I do count myself as someone who has anxiety, who has mental health disorders. But yeah, I would never turn my back on someone who's opened themselves up to me and said that they've got something really, really badly wrong with them at the moment. And if you do turn your back on those people, or if you use that to your advantage, it says a lot about you as a person, really, doesn't it? Really does say so much. But it's not easy. I guess it's not easy to try to cope with someone who has these problems. I get that. You might not feel strong enough to cope with that person. You might not know what to say to that person. But do you know how you can help? Treat them like you would anybody else. Don't shy away from them. Don't raise anything which is gonna be too difficult for you. But say things like, "Hey, how are you? Oh, did you watch Strictly last night? What do you think of that person on X Factor? Wasn't they terrible?" Remind people that they are part of not just a society, but a group of people that care. If you do that, then you're helping someone fight something which could kill them. And that's something to be proud of. So yes, this month is going to be slightly heavier topics because, hey, it's got to be done. We have to support our friends and our family, right? So, like my video, share the hell out of it. Let's get this seen by as many people as we can do. And remember, there's always groups out there like the Samaritans that come to mind, who will happily help, who are there if you need them to be there. And remember guys, by liking and sharing you could be saving someone. You could be helping educate somebody who knows someone who has a mental health disorder, or it could even be helping me speak to somebody who does. Thank you for listening.